Hello, everyone. Good morning. Okay, fuck, that might be a bit too loud. Alright, hopefully that's loud enough. Let me know if it gets too quiet, or if I get too quiet, or any of that poppycock. Let me pop chat out. There we go. So now I have chat visible. Whoa! I'm trying to listen to Pat. Alright, fair enough. Okay. So, we are, we're doing a Friday forum stream. And today's whole stream is just going to be the exact same as any Friday forum. Except, it's going to be public. Right, so we're going to go over a plan. I'm going to bring up a text document. I'm going to write down all the stuff that I have. You know, let me go get my laptop. I have everything written down there.
Very nice, thank you.
Okay. Hi, Terraria Music. How are you doing today? Okay. Okie doke. So 2025 plans.txt. All right. I thought it was for me. Ah! I don't know who anything is for anymore, bro. All right. So we're just kind of giving it a little bit of time. We're not really going to be playing a whole lot of games today. Because, you know, today is going to be we're going to be talking about videos. So here, let me open up my text document editor, and let's make a new. I will get to my desktop here in a hot second. Here we go. There we go. And then we can move this over here. There we go. So here is what we're going to do. The plan. The plan. Terrarium. Yes. Where the fuck did chat go? There it is. Cool. I'll just move chat right... I'll move chat right there. There we go. Terraria Music makes everything feel 23%. Very specific number, 23%. I do need to get the rest of the Terraria soundtrack so that we can play that on the stream. So the plan. You know what? I mean, I'm gonna give it a little bit. I don't want to get right into it, but I will. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna bring up DaVinci Resolve, my video editor, and we're gonna give. I'm gonna give some spoilers on what I'm working on right now, so that you can look forward to, you know, what videos are gonna be. Because this is what I do on, this is what I do on the Friday forums. Oh, hello, why are you over there? There we go. So, here is a slight spoiler for what I'm working on. Right now, 24 wouldn't be funny enough, and 22% is too even. I thought we were all in agreement that 25 is funnier than 24. I thought 25 would be good, but become Pikmin channel? I mean, there is Pikmin planned. I do have Pikmin planned. I don't know. Here. So, let me know if the music is too loud, by the way. I really don't want another situation where the music's too loud or too quiet or whatever. So, if you can or can't hear it, please let me know, and I will do my best to fix it. So, what do we got going on here? I'm looking on my laptop right now. I'm not going to show this text document on screen because it would give away too much. But I do want to ask some questions from chat today. 25 is too much? Well, that sucks. So what do we got? We do have one Pikmin video planned. So what I did, okay, here. You know what? We're just going to start off with this. So, the plan. One video every other week. starting on January 11th. So there will be a video on the 11th. The keys to the channel? No, fuck you. I ain't giving anyone the keys to this channel, bro. That'd be like joining a fucking multi-channel network. No, thank you. All right, so. Oh man, I gotta change the font on chat. That's my old font. So what do we got? You know what? Now that I think about it, I think chat being this font is slightly sillier. Okay, so starting on January 11th, and we're going every other week from there. So we're starting on the 11th. So 2 videos are going to be on the 11th and the 25th. Oh. Is on the 25th, and so on until 2026. That's the current plan. Deer. Oh man, seeing that deer emoji, I'm gonna be honest with you, seeing that deer emoji is bringing me flashbacks to Super Auto Pets. I'm just waiting for the bus to spawn, dude. That bus was evil. You could do some shit with that bus. I keep moving chat around because I don't know exactly where it looks natural. I think right there is fine. It should be fine. So I wanted to go into this year with a plan. I didn't want to just say, oh, I'm gonna make a video every other week, because every time I've tried to do that, it ended up being a fucking failure. So, what's different from this year? I miss Twitch being a good platform. I mean, we all do, bro. We all do. So, the plan for this year, I didn't want to just say, hey, videos. I wanted to write things down, and I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was getting myself into, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't biting off more than I can chew. Because that's a problem with me, is that when I have an idea, all we can do is keep moving forward. Amen to that, brother. Every time I've tried to make a consistent content, I always get too ahead of myself. And I always think of an idea, and it's like, oh, well, you know, I'm talking about the Steam controller, and I'm talking about just controller layouts in this video, and then the, bringing back the Dank Pods angle for this one, I wanted to talk about controllers, and I wanted to talk about, like, weird stuff that I've noticed with controllers and all that fun stuff, but then it's like, okay, well, where's the stopping point? What do I stop talking? When do I stop talking about controllers? Like, what do I save for other videos? What do I do differently? Like, my problem is that I get too much. I thought Twitch was a good platform. Oh no, I don't know what I missed out on, did I? No, you didn't miss out on anything. It was just, in general, I personally do not like the direction Twitch is heading in. Or has been heading in and has been doing. I don't like that they prioritize certain streamers. I don't like that their rules are very inconsistently applied to inconsistent streamers and how they're applied, and moderation is a big issue on Twitch. That's one of the big reasons. The other reason is just because I don't like the community on Twitch. I'm not going to sit here and say that YouTube is like a good platform. It's definitely got its downsides, you know. I wish that I could just be on a platform that I was perfectly comfortable being on, but guess what? That's not the world we live in. So given the choice between YouTube and Twitch, I'm just gonna stick with YouTube. I'm already doing everything here, and fuck it, I might as well just continue doing this shit. Look, the anti-VTuber rule enforcement. I know, dude! That shit was crazy! Like, they're allowing real live women to just be completely topless, as long as they're covered in paint on their fucking platform. But God forbid a VTuber has fucking massive titties. Alright, listen. I'm very particular when it comes to VTubers, right? I usually don't like the ones that are overtly horny. Like, Bao, Cinder, who else is overtly horny? Cottontail I can only take in small doses. Whenever she's playing games with Bricky, like, I know I just said I don't like horny VTubers, and Cottontail is, like, really fucking, because she is a porn VA. But, like, when she's playing games with Bricky, like, they're just a really good pairing. Ankles, how dare you? VTuber is odd, I don't get it. Well, actually, part of the plan for this year, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to be trying to make this software work. This PNG tuber stuff. The reason why I'm going with this software in particular is because it's very simple, very easy to set up, but also native Linux support. So thank you for that one, buddy old pal. So we're definitely going to be doing PNG Tuber Plus. That's another part of it. But we'll get into the stream plan later. Yeah, I will become a V. Well, actually, you know what's funny, Walker Pierce, is that I actually did apply to become a VTuber at a couple of different companies. I'm not going to say which companies, but I did apply, and I got denied twice, which is fine. You know, it is what it is, right? But yeah, that was part of what I was trying to do. But I mean, since I'm not gonna be able to join a corporation, it seems like, or at least it's gonna be a lot harder. Fuck, I've already got an audience here. Why would I even bother going to a company when I could just very easily make my own fucking model and just do shit here that I'm already doing? You know, I'm just gonna do it myself. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it myself. So what's another thing? So new video every other week on this channel. You might be able to hear that. My dad is currently repairing the washing machine downstairs. So if you hear any hammers or any, like, miscellaneous working, that's what that is. So, what was I gonna say? Bro's so ugly, even a VTuber agency told him no. I mean, where's the lie, though? Okay, anyway. I'm getting distracted already. Good lord, y'all are asking me too many questions. So, I have 26 videos already planned. Topics are chosen. What? I'm live right now, motherfucker. I don't have a camera on, so no one can see that. I don't want to touch that. What the fuck is that?
This is what the entire center of the washing machine is.
Oh, it got worn away.
This used to be like flanges.
Yeah. Please don't drip shit on the floor in here, please.
It reminded me of the axle, because look.
I mean, okay, yeah.
It does.
I guess it does. Anyway. So.
This is made out of softer metal, and so it's designed when it comes under stress, it should fall apart like this.
Okay, sure. Okay, anyway. Sorry about that. Topics are already chosen. I made sure they're not too busy and will intentionally limit myself in scope. You have no idea how important limiting yourself in scope is when you're trying to make things consistently, right? I could very easily take 2 months to make the best video I possibly could, right? But that's just not how YouTube works. I wish it was. I wish I could take my time, and I wish I could make good videos that the way I wanted to, and I wish I could, you know, I wish I could dictate my own schedule. I mean, I technically am, but it's like, since I'm still so small, I'm below 10k subs, right? I have to intentionally, I need to put out regular content. And it doesn't, and that's the thing that I hate, right? I hate the fact that I hate that YouTube prioritizes consistent uploads over quality uploads, but, you know, how else are they gonna make money unless, here we go, manually block, cool. How else is YouTube gonna make money if it's not constantly being fed stuff for advertisers, you know? It's just the nature of the beast, right? So I'm not going to list out every single topic, but I will give some topic teasers. A Pikmin video is planned. Stuff about game controllers, Linux tutorials, actual tech smile. What else is here? What else is on here that I could condense? Some experimental topics, like music. Pikmin, of course. Okay? And that is. I'm also gonna put down undecided changes. So this is the main thing. This really is the main reason why I wanted to make this particular stream public, is because I wanted to gauge interest on some changes that I want to make to this channel. Stop doing regular live streams. Move them to garbage pile. I want to get back into streaming. I want to get back into like game streaming and playing more indie games. I'm also doing an experiment with I'm also like experimenting myself this week. I'll get into that later. But I want to get back into doing just normal ass live streams, maybe doing highlight videos and stuff like that. But I'm unsure if it's a good idea to just move everything to the garbage pile. Because the reason why I want to move it to the garbage pile is because this channel is... After that, what I've become video. I actually did see you in the comments section. Ultimac. There you go. That's how you pronounce that, I think. I saw you in the comments section of that video. Believe it or not, I actually do read every comment. That's not going to last. Believe me. If I do keep growing at the rate I want to be growing, that is certainly not going to last. But for the time being, yes, I do read every comment. So for those of you who might be new here, who might not be familiar with my streaming content, yeah, years ago I used to be a streamer. Walker Pierce has been here for like fucking... Christ, how long have you been here? Like 5 years, maybe longer? Walker Pierce has been here for a while, specifically for the streams and some like gaming content, right? And I know my channel is drifting towards doing just normal, is just doing tech content. So like Linux, repairing tech, installing weird OSs, stuff like that. I miss pre-2023, Pev. I haven't changed at all since 2023, brother. But I used to do gaming content. That used to be my whole bag. Is I used to do like Let's Plays and live streams. I used to be on Twitch. But for various reasons, I kind of just stopped doing a lot of that stuff. And now the channel mostly is geared towards tech-related stuff. And I think that's fine. I have visions for this channel, and I have visions for what I want the content on this channel to be. And I don't think streams really fit into that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I don't think normal-ass live streams will... I don't want to clog up people's subscription boxes, right? I don't want... Hey, there you are, Ultimec. I don't want to clog up people's subscription boxes, right? I know that streams and... I know that streams and live posts... streams and regular video posts, I know that they're categorized in different ways on YouTube, but if I'm, if I upload a video and I stream, it's all going to show up in the same place if someone subscribes to me, right? Not the biggest fan of live streams since I work most of the time, and I'm not, when I'm not working, I have family. Yeah, no, that's fair, honestly. I don't blame you. So that's why I'm saying, like, hey, move all the gaming content over to the garbage pile. Have the garbage pile be there for the gaming content. Here, let's switch over to that. If you are unaware, there is a second channel you can subscribe to where you can get more stuff from me. And just as a little bit of a teaser, there's some fucking Space Marine 2 40K content in the pipeline. It's already ready to go. I just got to add descriptions, titles, and thumbnails and all the like. So... my friends and I are playing a lot of Space Marine 2, and Monster Hunter Wilds comes out next month. Holy, I am going to binge the fuck out of that game so long as it works on Linux. If it doesn't, I will make a video about it. It should be fine. Monster Hunter World was mostly fine, and the only reason why the beta had such issues is because it was a fucking beta. Like, I'm willing to cut the devs some slack, obviously, because, like, it's a beta, and they're not going to be able to account for everything. But they definitely want to, I don't know if they want to have support for Steam Deck, but I'm sure as developers they see the writing on the wall, and they see that Linux is not as stagnant as it used to be. Like, people are actually moving to it, and my hope is that they'll actually properly support it. Viewers categorize streams, vids, and shorts as different, and will actively hurt engagement if they do not watch one of them. Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Viewers categorize streams, videos, and shorts differently, but YouTube as a platform doesn't. So if I'm streaming and nobody watches the stream, then YouTube is actively going to recommend my channel less, right? So good, like, video edited content is going to be on... Okay, you know what? Fuck it. That is actually decided. Here, let's go back to Kate real quick. There we go. Stream changes. There we go. Regular live streams on this channel are going to be done after this. I'm still going to do the Friday forums for members. You know, that's a perk you get for being a member here on this channel specifically. The garbage pile is not big enough for me to have members there. I don't even know if I want members on the garbage pile, because, like, oh, hell yeah, stall. I don't know if I even want this kind of stuff on this channel, because it's not really, like, I don't know. I have different visions for both of these channels, right? So the main one is going to be my quality content place. So I'm going to put, like, all the good shit on here, all the highly edited stuff, all the video essays, stuff like that. But the reason why I was so hesitant to not switch over, the reason why I was so hesitant to do this switch is because the garbage pile has an inherently smaller viewer base. So it's like, oh my god, pardon me. So it's like, you know, do I want to hurt my live streams and the audience here and not have them maybe get the message that streams are on the garbage pile now? I don't know yet. We'll figure out how we're going to do this transition. But don't always watch the regular videos, but always try to pop in a bit for streams. Okay, well, fuck it. Like, obviously people view these pieces of content as different, so they kind of have to be on different channels, right? Just because of, like, how it is. How YouTube is as a platform. So here, you know what? Let's go over to this channel. I'm gonna drop a link in chat to this channel. If you want to watch more from me, there's a lot of weird gaming content. We've got 40k Space Hulk Deathwing. We've got Space Marine 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Risk of Rain 2, fucking I made one video on Balatro. YouTube needs to make a separate tab/algo for streams. I mean, yeah, you're right, they do. Are you telling me a shrimp fried this stream? Yes, absolutely. But the Monster Hunter Tri Let's Play. I want to bring this back. I really do want to bring this back. That's gonna be one of my goals for this for next year as well. Here, let's write that down. We'll just put that as garbage pile. Bring back the MH Try Let's Play. Do semi regular gaming live streams. For you is better than Wilds? Okay. Are you on Mastodon or anything for socials? No, I'm not on social media at all. I technically have a Twitter, and I technically have a Reddit account. I don't use either of them. Telling me to have streamed this game? Hell yeah, brother. I'm not on anything. I'm not on Mastodon. I'm not on Blue Sky. I'm not on fucking Vimeo. It's better for my health, right? It's better for my own mental health. And I have talked to several people in my actual life. It's YouTubers, normal people, other, like, plenty of people. Speaking of Monster Hunter, hey, proof of a hero. Right down here. a big thing that always gets me, not in trouble, but more or less like, I always get, this decision is always criticized, I'll say. And not to say that it's harsh criticism, but it's criticism. It's like, hey, you really should be on social media. You want to grow your brand. You want to grow your audience. You want to do this. And based on my experience trying to grow on sites like Twitter, hell no, you cannot grow on Twitter. But Twitter is a cesspool now. So of course you can't grow there. Unless you're someone like fucking Grums or whatever. God. They're fucking grifters on Twitter, man. That's what made me leave. It's not worth it. My brain feels sad every time. Bringing back the 4U streams would be awesome. I'd almost guarantee you get some new viewers. Honestly, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just write that down. Games to stream. MH4U. MH Wilds. Terraria. I love Terraria. What other things? Indie games. I have plenty of indie games that well, I had this just in case I needed a backup plan. But I have tons of indie games that I really, really, really want to play on stream. Dread Delusion. Hello. I found Dread Delusion just randomly on like a fucking Steam deep dive, and this game looks sick as fuck. So I want to play it on stream. I am not playing Marvel Rivals on stream. Don't ask me about it. Bolt Gun, one of the games I really want to play. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I am in a Vampire the Masquerade party, like a tabletop party. So I kind of want to play the game and just get more of this world. So it'd be fun. But yeah, like streaming content, gaming content, stuff like this is going to be over on the garbage pile from now on. I don't have a schedule set up for that yet, because I don't want to overwhelm myself, right? I want to get into the flow of doing a video every other week. And I have 2 videos planned already. I have controller autism, and that's like, I'm talking about different layouts of controllers. Here's a teaser for this video. Hold on. Can I get into... Okay, here we go. I figured out. You need to play Caves of Khud. I need to, bro. Like, I saw the Seth Scene-Tech video, and Caves of Khud looks fucking wild. But in this video, I figured out why Microsoft and Nintendo have different control button layouts. Right? I'm not gonna say why on this stream. You have to watch the video when that comes out. But there is a specific reason. And the hint? No, you know what? I'm not even gonna give you a hint. You just gotta watch this video. Oh, sorry. I just realized you kind of can't see. Anyway, Nintendo and Xbox. Like, why they have different A, B, X, Y positions. I understand now why they do that. One thing I've seen Nintendo like in terms of streams and events is a watch party thing where they premiere a video with a live stream. It's cool to see the chat while knowing that it's not ours. I mean, yeah. GameCube controller feels so nice. I do talk about the GameCube controller layout. I do talk about that. Trust me, there's a lot that I didn't talk about in this video because I want to save it for another video. Like, I have controller autism, dude. So, I pay attention to shit. I have a fucking collection of controllers. Here, let's skip ahead a little bit to, like, the end. Here, when you can see, when everything's just in the pile. Here we go. I talk about all these and then some, brother. So, I'm working on this video. It's coming out in January. I don't think it's going to be the video on the 11th. I think I'm aiming for this video to be the 25th. The other video I'm doing is repairing my sister's Nintendo Switch. Her control sticks got drift, so I replaced them with Hall Effect joysticks. So that video is going to come out on the 11th. I'm having issues with that because I tried to do AV1 encoding for that video. Very inside baseball. Like, if you don't understand what AV1 encoding is, that's fine. You don't have to. But just know that I tried to do some different, like, technical stuff to this video, and it ended up not working out. AV1 encoding is just too soon right now. So I need to re-encode all the footage I recorded into H.264. This is the Friday. Welcome to the Friday forums. This is what you get with these kinds of streams. You get very inside baseball shit. Slime Rancher casual speedrun. Perfection shill. Of course, like, I have to shill, dude. I'm trying to grow here. This is why this stream is public because I'm trying to shill my second channel and all the other stuff I'm trying to do. Here's the plan. I'm gonna leave this up just so people can read it if they want. Indie games, yes. I really, really want to play more indie games. I want to do more. I want to do full Let's Plays, but it's a lot to commit to, right? Especially if people aren't watching it. It's a difficult thing to try to balance, but I think because the garbage pile is very is already a small enough channel, I don't think it really matters that much if people do and don't watch it, because, like, dude, we got 360 subscribers, right? Like, that's not a lot of people. AV1 encoding is really new. Intel's new GPUs are great for it, if I recall correctly. Yes, I am aware of that. Totally outside of what I'm able to accomplish right now, but I do want to nab a B850. I think that would be really cool to play around with. And it's a cheap GPU, right? Relatively, you know, compared to what we're getting from fucking AMD and Nvidia, right? I guess the combination of not wanting to chance legal issues and Microsoft being a US company with American design philosophies versus Nintendo, a Japanese company with traditional Eastern ideas. Very wrong, actually. Way off the mark. You will find out when this video comes out. It's crazy, dude. The revelations I found when I did like 10 minutes of research. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that when this video comes out. And what's funny is that this video initially started off as like, why do Xbox and PlayStation have different positions for the control sticks, right? And there's some pretty easy explanations for why they have different layouts on here. And of course we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that in the video, but I also talk about like Nintendo's weird stuff. I talk about new technologies that I'm fascinated by in controllers. And I set teasers for another controller video that I plan on doing. So be ready for that. Okay, topic teasers, a Pikmin video, stuff about controllers, links tutorials, some experimental topics like music. You need to do a video on benchmarking like K-Discmart. Use to trim SSDs, it's good I have Perf 3 and networks and stuff like that. Dads watch that kind of video. I'm sorry, but dads watch that shit. And I know that a lot of dads watch this because of Linux. I get it. My goal, right, is I want to be the entryway. I want to be the gateway to Linux for people, for regular people who are like my age, who maybe are interested in it, but maybe haven't given it a shot yet. And the tutorials are going to be things. Okay, here we go. I'll write down some topics here. Oh, hello. Choosing a distro. Choosing a distro. Package managers. And why Linux users hate NVIDIA. RIP Gateway. Do a video on repairing the tape drive and taking a full tape backup. Again, we're skipping ahead. We first need to do a video on why you would want to even back anything up in the first place, right? Normal people do not do what we do, Dad. You need to understand. Because the interesting thing, but also the frustrating thing about YouTube is that no matter what your video actually is, no matter how good your video is, no matter how bad your video is, no matter anything, the number one thing that gives you growth and viewers is a hook. That's it. That's it. That's all you fucking need. It's why I personally feel it's why oh, hello. Ooh. It's why where did this video go? Here we go. It's why this video did so well. Because the thumbnail was great. The fucking title hooks you in. It's a good question. You know, like the thumbnail and the title here did most of the heavy lifting, and obviously the first 30 seconds where I was screaming into the microphone, that also did a good amount of heavy lifting, right? So, first you need a good thumbnail, you need a good title, and then the first 30 seconds have to be catching enough for people to watch, right? Obviously, not everybody liked that intro. That's fine, you know. Mostly dads did not like that thumbnail or that intro. I did get quite a few comments talking about like, hey, that intro sucked. So, you know, the cron job thing, dude, I did that. It's a behind the scenes video. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna say? Yeah. I'm also gonna be doing behind the scenes. Shinji, get in the kernel. That's funny. God, I completely lost my train of thought there. Yeah, I want to do tech-related stuff on this channel, gaming stuff on the garbage pile, and I'm making it very public that this is right here. So it's like, hey, I'm probably gonna stop talking about the garbage pile in general on the main channel, just because they're gonna be two very different audiences, and that's fine, right? So, I don't know if I'll do video game related essays on there. Considering Linux users and gamers like overlap quite a bit, I feel like for gaming related video essays, I think those are fine for the main channel. It doesn't need to be only about Linux on the main channel. But the differentiator is that the main channel is very high effort, you know, highly edited, scripted, filmed, good lighting, good editing, color correction, shit like that. But the garbage pile is just going to be like live streams, let's plays, stream highlights, shit like that. Like that's compared to the effort I put into the main channel, very low effort. So that's like what we're looking at right now. What else is going on here? I think here. What else do I have here? I talked about the schedule. Oh, every main video is also going to get a behind-the-scenes video. Every main channel video gets a behind-the-scenes vid exclusive to members. Remember when Windows was good / alright? Yeah, good times. Yeah, back in Windows 7. Windows 7 was great. Streams, BTS stuff. First 3 videos, I already wrote down what the first 2 videos are gonna be. I have some like, I have a list of things I want to get to do I need to get to do certain things on this channel. I have very specific ideas that I need to first get pieces of equipment for. So I'm waiting on that. I do want here, you know what? I'll also tease this. 8-bit dough GameCube mod. Here we go, mod kit. I want to get this, right? Because I already did a video on the N64 controller mod. And that video, like that mod, I'm holding the N64 controller right now, and it feels great to use, and I actually really do enjoy using this. Going from 7 to 11 was super jarring for sure. Good lord, that must have been a fucking trip and a half. A capture card new 3DS. Oh wow, that's interesting. I'm probably not going to go through with that. If anything, I'm just going to emulate, you know? A 3DS emulation is like pretty easy for me. Do a video on record players. That's it. I did mention experimental topics like music. We're gonna be talking about vinyls and physical music and streams and fucking garbage. Oh shit, you went from 7 to straight to 11. Holy fuck, that is jarring. Goddamn. Fuck that, dude. I went from 7 to 10 and went on and stayed on 10 for like, I don't know, 7 years. That shit. Windows 10 was fine, right? But there were a lot of things that just really annoyed me about it, and hence why I'm a Linux user today. Alright, oh, smartphone stuff. I am definitely going to be talking about smartphone stuff. I've been experimenting a lot with smartphones. My laptop was refurbished, so it was super old. Oh my god. Dude, you're taking a Windows 7 laptop and slapping 11 on it? That must suck. Like, God, with how bloated Windows 11 is. You should look into the solderless GameCube disk drive replacement called the Flippy Drive. I have heard of that. That is something that's on my radar, but it is... I'm trying to limit the amount of things I have to buy to make videos. You know what I mean? Almost every single video I've written down, out of the 26 videos I have written down and have planned, like maybe 5 of them require me to get new equipment, and the same piece of equipment will work for all those videos. So I only need to make one purchase to make the rest of my videos. So I'll get that purchase done eventually, right? But that new piece of equipment, that'll happen later. Couldn't support 11, so I had to get a new laptop. Wish my old one worked. I would have put Linux on that one. That is actually going to be what part of what I'm talking about with the Linux tutorials. So yeah, like nearly every single video I have is small in scale. It wouldn't require a whole lot. All of these ideas are feasible in the time frame that I'm giving myself. And I'm also staggering recording and releasing and editing and all that stuff. I'm trying to like make sure I'm like ahead of everything I need to do. So I've got both of this month's videos already recorded and starting to edit. This month I'm going to record February's videos, and then, you know, so on and so on and so on, and it's going to go as like that, right? That is the current plan. Am I missing anything? I have other bonus ideas as well. Like, if I gave myself wiggle room. So if any ideas end up not working out for whatever reason, I have extra ideas that I can fall back on. Or if certain pieces of hardware happen to come out in 2025, here, let's just talk about it real quick. Steam Controller 2. Have y'all seen the Steam Controller 2? Here. What the fuck is this? Okay. That's awesome. Steam Controller 2 leak. Let me see the leaked... There we go. So this is the leaked image of what the Steam Controller 2 might look like. If you want to do a weird Linux video, you can try out a tiling window manager. I did actually experiment with Hyperland a few months ago. Bounced off of it really hard. Maybe I'll come back to it. Sticking with Windows 10 and just tightening up my firewall. No thank you, Windows Recall. Go spy on someone else. Well, question is, what do you do when Microsoft pulls the plug on Windows 10? Like, you're either gonna have to go to Windows 11 or pay them extra to get more security updates, or just go without the security updates. You know? Reminds me of the Ouya controller for some reason. Oh my god, dude. For those of you who don't know what that is, let's talk about that real quick. I mean, I guess? You know what the Steam Controller 2 reminds me more of? The Wavebird controller. The reason why I get reminded of this is because normally on a regular GameCube controller, this whole bottom part right here is shaved off, and having this extra guff on the bottom is what is reminding me of the Wavebird, you know? Is there a comparison to a regular? Here we go. Yeah, here we go. You can see this bottom part right here is like carved out. I've been using i3 and Sway for years now. It's so hard to move to something that requires so much clicking now. I feel that, man. On my laptop, the main thing that I was using the tiling window manager for was my laptop, because like using a trackpad after a while is fucking annoying, and carrying a wireless mouse everywhere is equally as annoying. So tried to do tiling window manager for that, tried to use Hyperland, and it kind of worked. It's so much configuration, right? Because I started with base Arch and installed Hyperland on top of that, And there's so much configuring. There's so much shit you gotta write in all these different text files that are all in different places, and it's not really clear. When I first installed Hyperland, it just gave me a combo to press to open up Kitty. No idea what Kitty was. And I know that the obvious answer is, oh, you should have read the manual before you installed it. And it's like, yes, you're correct. But also, every other desktop environment is more or less fully featured when you install it, right? I already do so much configuring and so much managing on my main system that I just didn't want to fucking configure Hyperland, right? I got tired of it and I didn't want to do it. New Steam controller looks hella cute. It's got a little mouth-looking thing. Hold on. Let me... Wait, Ouya Steam controller. Here we go. I mean, I guess it kind of does. It's like a new OS, essentially. Yeah, exactly. Kitty is a terminal. I know. I did install the Kitty terminal. I find the design of the OG Steam controller to be superior. Oh, really? Steam controller. So, I am holding my Steam controller right now. I was using it to play Minecraft a lot this past year. And it's definitely a vibe. I think the Steam... I don't want to say too much, because I have a video planned on it. Ooh! But, the Steam controller original is definitely a vibe, right? But I really do think that if this is what the controller is going to be, and it's just going to be Steam Deck controls, but on like a traditional sized controller, I think that's going to take over video games, right? I think that's going to be the next big thing. You're just waiting for Andrea Borman to do a video on tiling window management. I don't watch fucking Andrea Borman. To be fair, I'm not sure if this is just another example of Stockholm Syndrome now in regards to i3. Oh. Okay, well, you know what? Hey, I'm kind of the same way with Linux in general, where it's like, oh, I'm used to how things work on this system so much that trying to use Windows in any basic capacity is just antithetical to how my brain works nowadays, right? But the OG Steam controller at full price? No, dude! I got mine at 15 bucks. It was super worth 15 bucks. The OG Steam controller. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay. That's weird. I don't know why it's like that. I got super confused with the little stream. Do a video on Gentoo. No. Maybe next year. I'm gonna stay pretty rigid to what I have planned here, just because I already have thought things through and know like what I'm gonna be doing. I already know how I'm going to be recording all these videos, and I already know how I'm gonna be writing everything. A couple of these videos are a little bit big in scope, right? And I did that intentionally. I wanted to give myself two like really big scope videos, and I wanted to see what I could do with it, but then I also gave myself two different, like a bunch of different external ideas just in case something ends up not working. I played Assassin's Creed 2 with the Steam controller. Wow. That sounds interesting. What games did I play with it? I actually do have it written down. Hold on. Here we go. What games did I play with it? Oh, excuse me. Christ almighty. So I played Risk of Rain 2, I played Black Mesa, I played Hollow Cure, played Minecraft. I'm planning on playing a few other games with it. Space Marine 2, unfortunately, does not work with the Steam controller. Not because the game can't read the Steam controller's inputs, but because, the Space Marine 2 can't take inputs from mouse and keyboard and controller at the same time. It does not like it. Thank you. Compile your own network card drivers, loser. Yeah, fuck that noise. Nah, dude. I am not tackling Gentoo right now. Maybe next year. I don't know. Maybe next year. I thought it was good for Civ. Oh yeah, dude. With mouse, like games that are like really heavy on mouse, Steam controller does work pretty well with that. HoloCure works surprisingly well with the Steam controller. I thought it worked great with it. Any games that use gyro, I think, are just also inherently heightened by it. What else was I gonna do? What else am I talking about? So here we're gonna. Oh, that was not you. That was me. Hold on. Let me turn on streamer mode real quick. Streamer mode. Turn on. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, also want to say that your bash script load-in bit was pretty sick. Thank you. Thank you. If you want to watch the behind the scenes video on that one, I do go into how I did it and like what I did to make that happen. I'm gonna be shilling the memberships a lot because I'm not just shilling for the sake of like, oh, I want money. It's like, hey, if you want to know more about how things are handled on this channel, that's how you go about it, right? Because I know that a lot of Linux people are Linux people in general are very technically oriented. Obviously, you have to be, right? So if you want to know those nitty-gritty technical details, that's what it is. That's where you get it. Switch Pro controller is excellent and has the best jam gyro I've ever felt. I've got my own opinions about the Switch Pro controller. We will talk about that in this video, where I do talk about that. I apologize for shutting down conversations, but it's like, bro, I gotta save some of this for the videos coming up. What else are we doing here? Okay, so what do we have planned? Video every other week, starting on the 11th, next on the 25th. 26 videos already planned. Topics are chosen. Every main channel will also get a behind-the-scenes video, so if you want to know. Topic teasers, stream changes to streams. I will post a video on this channel whenever I'll post like a little short, like 10-second thing on this channel, just to be like, hey, like for the first few streams on the garbage pile, I'm gonna post a little thing to be like, hey, I'm live over here on this channel. If you want to come watch, it's over there. But I'm going to phase that out eventually, just to like help people understand that it's like, hey, streaming content is over here. I'm gesturing a lot with my hands. I do that a lot, and I actually did get a couple of comments about how people were annoyed about how much I gesture with my hands when I talk. But that's just, I chalk that up to autism. Whatever flavor of autism I was cursed with. What else? Streaming changes. Okay, I'm looking back on the notes I have for this year. Supplies needed. Release schedule. Bonus ideas. Okay, honestly, I feel like I've gone through.
I love it.
Thanks for joining the Don't Buy This tier. God damn it. Well, you know what? Okay. He gets access to everything. So yeah, there are 3 tiers for memberships. You can join the $1 and get shoutouts, and you help the channel, and you do all that fun stuff. You can get the $5 one, and that's where you get the behind-the-scenes content, and that's where you get bonus videos, stuff like that. And then the Don't Buy This tier is literally just your name is Rainbow in the shoutout text. That's it. You get everything under it. Also, shout out to all the other members over there. But yeah, that's what it is. Is there anything else? Is there anything else I want to talk about? I do have a couple pieces of hardware that I want to talk about, and I will obviously save that. It's like things like emulation hardware or I have a smartwatch, right? I never thought I would get a smartwatch, but it's I'm too good for the Switch. Motherfucker. Okay, sure. Okay, Walker, you're starting to sound like a fucking Twitter user right now. I'd be saying like, bro, I don't like pancakes, or no, I'd be saying, bro, I like pancakes, and then here comes Walker Pierce being like, oh, so you hate waffles then? No, bitch, that's a whole separate question. That's a whole separate sentence. What else is happening? Try Let's Plays, game streams, stuff on the garbage pile, stuff that's going on here. We used to play Jackbox on the Switch, and then I bought... Yeah. So I started getting Jackbox games on Steam Deck. Here, what? Oh wait, it should be live chat. Why am I on top chat, bro? I need to be on live chat. God damn, dude. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. I've teased new videos. I've gone over what I'm doing in January. I'm gonna leave February as a surprise. Oh, here's more Terraria. Specifically, why Switch when PC work? Just because I first bought. This is before I had the Steam Deck, right? So I had a couple of Jackbox games already on the Switch, and then Steam Deck came out. And so then it's like, well, I don't really play on my Switch anymore. I have a few games that I'm going to try to play throughout the year, on the Switch specifically, but I don't think I'm going to record that. I think I just want to play games. That's another thing. Okay, so there's a couple of things I'm trying to do, like, in my own life, involving tech and my own addiction to it. One of the things that always challenges me is whenever I play a game, I'm always stuck on if I should record it or not. And then I just decide to not play games anymore because I overthink on if I should record the gameplay or not. And I like last year, I really tried to divorce myself from that logic. And it's slow going, but I'm finally starting to enjoy games again. So at least just playing games for my own sake and not recording anything. So I mean, I have a setup next to my desk right here that I'm going to be using to play games and everything. To just be away from all this. But there are going to be games that I record for the sake of streams and stuff like that. So as long as I'm doing at least a little bit of both, I feel like I'll be fine. You know, maybe I don't fucking know. My brain is weird. The other thing that I'm doing is I'll tease this. I'm going without YouTube for a week. Like I'm not watching any YouTube videos for a week, and that's like. Addiction to YouTube is a real thing, right? And I feel like I am, and it's really bad. I know ideas aren't a binary yes. I know, Walker Pierce. I'm fucking around too. Was it? God damn it! I lost my train of thought again. Yeah. So I'm trying to like cut back on watching YouTube as well, and I'm recording a lot of the stuff that my brain is thinking about while I'm not watching YouTube. So maybe that'll be a video in the future. That wasn't one of the ideas I wrote down. That's something that I came up with like 2 days ago. So if it becomes a video this year, I have no idea, right? Well, we'll have to see. But I am recording what my brain is doing while I'm not watching YouTube, and it'll be interesting to look back on and reflect upon after this week is done. I've just noticed that I'm bored a lot more. You know, so, you know, what I do with that boredom, we'll see. I'm terrified the Switch 2 is going to cost like $500. I mean, okay. The Switch 2 exercising, I mean, yeah, I could do that, but baby steps. I'm terrified the Switch 2 is going to cost $500 and be entirely unreasonable and unaffordable. Nintendo's whole thing is that they don't like being the most powerful console or piece of tech on the market, right? Their handhelds have always been that way since the fucking Game Boy, right? The DS was kind of a different beast because the DS was initially marketed as like a really like a powerhouse 3D console kind of thing. But the Switch definitely, like Nintendo, they're not a powerhouse of a company in terms of like raw specs. So I don't think it's gonna cost $500. I think most it'll be like 350. 350, 400, I think is what the Switch 2 is going to be. Music's giving me flashbacks to repeatedly flailing in the vigilante fight. Yeah. Something I've been trying to do lately is find accessible stuff about computer hardware. Tried learning somewhere local, but it was mostly stuff I knew about. Maybe a possible video idea. That could actually be the case. Like, what kind of computer hardware? Like, if there is a if there's a demand or a want for this kind of video, I can absolutely go through it in my Linux tutorials. Gotta admit, I'm a bit addicted to YouTube. I have it on constantly, and even know I have on 10 video tabs open at the moment. That's my problem, right? I would always have like 10 or 11 video tabs open, and I would watch maybe 4 of them, and then I would just go back to rewatching fucking Scott the Waz or Albino videos, or who else do I just binge watch? Oni Plays, who else? I just rewatch the same videos over and over and over again, right? That's how I know it's bad. Okay, I'm not even watching for the sake of watching videos anymore. Miniaturized chips are really expensive, especially if rumors are that it can support DLSS are correct. Plus, Nintendo does not loss lead with consoles. That's true. You know what? Actually, $500 might be more possible than I think because of the new tariffs in place. I think that's going to be the real killer for technology over the next 4 years, is going to be the tariffs that are going to happen. If they get repealed or not, I don't know. I don't know what the response to this stuff is going to be, but there's a... Okay, I'm not going to say they're going to happen, but there's a very high likelihood that they will happen. And that, I think, is going to be what kills, or at least vastly lessens, the amount of new tech being bought. Tariffs are going to hit hard. Yeah, exactly. Part of my plan for next year, actually, is going to be talking about used hardware. Like, where to get it, what to do with it, how to check and make sure it's actually good. Stuff like that. Like, what you can do with used hardware. Obviously, going to use that video topic as a Trojan horse to introduce Linux. So, you know. Because, like, listen, dude. If you aren't playing the latest and greatest games and you're not playing like big multiplayer shooter games, Linux is just fine for most games, right? So that's going to be what I'm going to be talking about, is like, hey, I'm going to make a Steam console. I'm going to make the Steam machine, and we're going to fucking try it out, and we're going to see what works and what doesn't. I binge a lot of retro video scenes like Retro Break and others that are talking about top 10 Game Boy hidden gems and shit I've already heard 100 times over. Yeah, pretty much. 400 to 500 would possibly kill the Switch 2. Maybe. Maybe. Even during the last presidency, tech costs went up pretty significantly. That's true. That's very true. It really hit GPUs, like, hard. But I feel like that GPU thing was specifically from the manufacturers and not... Well, I feel like it was also because of the manufacturers and not just the cost of everything going up. Let's dig into that box of old computer parts and build some old retro PCs. I mean, maybe. That's a video idea. I mean, I could fuck around and just see what we make, and then I could do, like, a short on it or whatever. But in terms of, like, planning out videos for this year, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm trying to be pretty rigid on what I am and am not going to be doing this year. Just because I want to keep a schedule going, right? So there's obviously a lot of ideas. Ideas are great, but they need to be feasible ideas. Rolling back to what we were talking about earlier. For me and the scope that I have right now, this sounds like live and learn, but slightly shifted to the left. I mean, you're kind of not wrong. Oh my god, dude, speaking of live and learn, who here has seen Sonic 3, the movie? Oh my god. That movie, god damn it, that movie was so good. Like, oh, Sonic 3, if you haven't seen Sonic 3 yet, you owe your, if you even slightly like Sonic, you need to watch all 3 Sonic movies. Holy dude. It sucks because a push to make more things domestically is good, but the cost of things that have to be imported going up sucks. True. It's a tricky thing to balance, right? Because it's like, yes, obviously we do want things to be made, don't say anything too spoilery. I'm not! as someone who grew up playing the shit out of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 specifically, I counted off the top of my head over 10 distinct, very poignant, very targeted references to Sonic's lore and history. And every time it happened, I would fucking squeal and lean over to my sister and say, "It's this thing from this game." I just got my kid into the Sonic movie. He's been saying Sonic all the time now. Yeah! More autism! Let's go! Then now you gotta get that kid a GameCube and Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. That's what you gotta do. I don't make the rules. Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2. Those, and Sonic Mega Collection. The gun helicopter scene. I know, Walker Pierce. I know. It was great. The fucking things that happen in that gun helicopter. It's great, but I'm not trying to spoil it. I'm trying to be very vague about what's going on. So many Sonic Adventure 2 references, bro. There were references that only autists like me would understand. You gotta get a Dreamcast? Oh, that's a bit tougher. Well, honestly, just get like a fucking emulator. Yeah, just get a Dreamcast emulator. That's true. If you're gonna play Sonic Adventure 1, you should play the Dreamcast version. That one is strictly better. You're correct on that. I grew up playing 1 and 2 on the GameCube, so I have more nostalgia for those. Does Shadow still love Latinas? Of course he fucking loves Latinas. Who doesn't love Latinas? I live in Texas, man. That's gonna come and bite me in the ass later. Keanu was really good as Shadow. Yes, I actually did really enjoy Keanu's performance as Shadow. I'm not going to say too many spoilery things, but Keanu was good. I did enjoy that. And I do have Sonic and Shadow Generations. I am going to play this because I hear that once again, Sonic Generations has come back and has become the revival hit of the series. This happened like 10 years ago when Sonic Generations first came out, and now they're just doing it again with Shadow. So, very, very excited to finally play this game. This actually might be one that I record. What the hell, this rat song is going hard AF? Yeah, dude, Louis Zong. Dude, if you want some hard AF music, Louis Zong is what you want. Fuck it, dude. I know I said no more YouTube, but there's one thing I have to play. Rat Taxi is a great album. Oh my god, it's so good. Hold on, Louis Zong. Underdog. Bro. Oh, more Sonic music. Anyway. No spoilers, but yeah. Here, I just want to play this song just because it really goes hard. Featuring Worthy Kids out of nowhere. Yeah, Sonic. Oh man. Dude, after we got out of the theater for Sonic 3, I just yelled at my sister. Just all the bullshit about Sonic lore and Sonic shit. Bass. Yeah. This video is totally gonna get copyright struck now or something. Whatever. There's so much music I want to talk about, dude. I'm just looking over my vinyl collection right now. There are so many artists I want to talk about, and I want to show this music, but it's like YouTube actively hates you if you try to play music on your stream. So, kind of why I'm talking over shit. So like you know what? Fuck it. I'm putting a link to this in chat. If you want this video, there you go. Go listen to it on your own. But yeah, YouTube fucking hates you if you talk about music. It's so annoying. But that's just, you know, I blame fucking music publishing companies. I'm gonna hop off. Have fun rest of the stream. Cool, thank you. I'll make posts about when the next streams are happening on the garbage pile, so look out for that. Have a good night, Ultimec. Good to have you here. The Messenger OST. The Messenger. Oh! Wait, The Messenger. What fucking game was that? Yeah, that was the Yacht Club published game, right? Did they develop this game or did they just publish it? This is the one that was it was like, what was I gonna say? It's like a Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. It's like a relatively modern day Ninja Gaiden game. I do want to play this game. Like I saw this and I thought it looked neat, but you know, there's too many games, dude. There's actually just too many games. Speaking of, fuck it, let's go on my Bandcamp wish list and what I'm looking forward to. Here we go. Fucking, oh, I gotta get Fentanyl's new album. Forgot about that. Another Blood Cultures album, Sabotage Studio, and a Sea of Stars prequel. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Sea of Stars. Oh, here, let me actually play the music again. There we go. Back to Sonic. Man, there's so much shit. Dude, my buds got me into Chikoi the Maid recently. Chikoi the Maid is like the new Buckethead. It's just some dude in Russia just making bangers after bangers. And I love every second of it, bro. Like, Chikoi the Maid has got, like, if you want some hidden gems right here, Chikoi the Maid's a good one. Louis Zong, obviously. We just talked about him. Some other things I was experimenting with, like with some metal and some, like, weird... I don't know how to describe Voodoo. They are a fusion of metal and Polynesian music, I think? I don't know exactly where they're from. Here, you know what? Let me just look. Let's go to their... Oh, they're from the Netherlands! Oh. Are Bong Ra and Deformer featuring Scapuloc's dark ritualistic breakbeat jungle core. Inspired by early 90s UK jungle and dark step, mixed with a clear trademark sound of those two have established as producers. Okay, so it is dark, ritualistic, breakbeat jungle core. It's... I'm like, I like listening to weird fucking music. Kill Bill. Dude, I got into Kill Bill last year. Oh my god, Kill Bill and Rav. Oh, dude. This shit is so good. Too Mellow's always obviously good. Oskab is just a vibe. Oblique Occasions. I like occasional barber beats. You and I like that Dak album? Oh, dude, yeah. Dak was fucking awesome. We saw them live. I'm gonna talk about that in the vinyl video, though, so we'll talk about that later. Anyway, honestly, get more Jamie in on stream. Where the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Here, you know, I'll ping him right now. Hold on. Walker Pierce is asking for you to join the stream. All right, and we'll see what he says in response to that. Yeah, I mean, I think we went over everything I wanted to go over. Does anybody have any questions? I guess would be a good place to go from here. Questions, comments, concerns, I guess. Did this song just call Rouge sexy? Yes! This song has always had the line, yeah, Rouge, she's sexy and smooth. Always had it. They somehow managed to sneak that into an E-rated game. Like, that's the thing, bro. He'll just say no. Let me see. He hasn't responded yet. Here, I'll join a VC on our private server, and we'll see what he does. Yeah, and this whole playlist is specifically my music that won't land me in jail playlist, because every single time I play music on YouTube, there's always some bullshit, right? There's so many artists I want to play on here, but I can't because YouTube's copyright algorithms are able to zero in and just say, no, this stream is dead now because you played music during it. So, over all the Friday Forum streams I've done and other little streams I've done over the past, I don't know, few months, I'm zeroing in on what is and isn't okay. Turns out most of it is just video game music. Like that's the only reliable form of music that you can play on YouTube streams, which is unfortunate, but that's just kind of how it is. So there are other artists like Louis Zong, Femthanol, Too Mellow. Well, actually, Too Mellow isn't as safe as I thought he was. I actually got struck for some Too Mellow songs, so I had to just completely X him from my playlist, which sucks. Louis Zong, though, has been fine for the most part. If anything happens because of his music, that would be that'd be unfortunate. Super Monkey Ball 2! Fuck, how did I not get the Super Monkey Ball 2 soundtrack? God damn it. Alright. I'm getting that tonight after the stream. But yeah, I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I think I've gone over everything that I wanted to go over. I think this has been a productive stream. Here, you know what? While I'm wrapping up, I will put all of this on the screen. So if anyone has questions, this is what the plan is for this. I say next year. It already is 2025. This is the current plan for 2025. This is what I'm gonna be focusing on. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, I guess that's it. YouTube's copyright is also very dumb because someone could just claim to own a song they don't own and strike any videos that use that song. Very true. That is a big fucking deal, isn't it? But yeah, dude, I got oh, hi Clockdown. I got struck for some Barber Beat songs because I mean Barber Beats already is just kind of like a legally dubious genre of music. Sura Shu's song. I actually don't know that. What the I don't know that instance. Sura Shu YouTube copyright? I'm assuming it's just gonna be some dickhead somewhere was just like, hey, I actually own this song. Oh, is it the Meow Synth guy? Did someone claim to own Meow Synth? The Penis Eek. Oh. Okay. Huh. Wow. Okay, fuck it. Another fucking weird, like, composer. Hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking... Not joking, that's the song's name. Sick. Alright, where's his Bandcamp? Let's go. Happened to Omaiwa... Shit. What? Oh man, I hate that shit, dude. When someone samples a widely used sound effect in a song, and then YouTube's algorithms just can't fucking determine that it's just a widely used sample and soundbite. Someone claimed that the Splatoon song number 8, Regret, just by lightly humming over it, slowing it down by like 0.5% and then entering that in the copyright system. Good lord, dude. Dude, I get some of that sometimes. Hold on. Copyright here. Removal, requests, messages, archive. There we go. So, like... Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Here's a good one. This is perfect. So, title. So, this random guy who just made a remix song, I guess? I don't know. He just made a little video about Mega Man. Cool. I vibe with it. YouTube thought it was my video from... What year did this video come out? 2012. YouTube tried to say that this guy uploading this video... Actually, that video belonged to me because of a Let's Play I made with my friend in 2012 that got 15 views. Then he got claimed by a guy who entered crickets chirping into the system once? What the fuck? Yeah, but they're not gonna change. YouTube just is not gonna change. Oh no, wait. YouTube tried to... I don't know, man. Wait, maybe I got that reversed. Maybe this guy's video tried to claim my video from 2012? Either way, the fact that a video from 2012 was able to ping... And this happened last year. So, like, the fact that this interaction even happened at all is fucking ridiculous. I I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. YouTube fucking sucks. New removal request. No. Yeah, YouTube's copyright system is fucking wild. Okay, anyway. So, yes, that is the end of the first public Friday Forum stream. I think the only one I'm gonna do this year. They won't change unless it damages their profit enough, but even then, I don't think they care. Yeah, that's true. They don't give a shit. It's too monumental of a task, right? Have you seen that guy who got his intro published and included in YouTube's music catalog so that even when he was claimed, he would still get the revenue? Wow, that's a fucking hit right there. Blame Viacom and the music industry. I mean, I will. I will continue to blame the music industry for how shitty they are. I will blame... Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. This may be a bit of a bold take. I don't think Luigi went far enough. I personally think that murder is okay when it comes to business executives. Because they're not really people. So, like, you're not killing anyone. Who cares, right? They're not people. They don't count. Anyway, that's what I'm going to end this stream on. Anyway, yeah, again, this is what's going on. This is what I'm going to be doing for next year. I look forward to getting all this stuff done. I look forward to having these videos out on the 11th and the 25th. So be ready for these videos, and be ready for the behind the scenes stuff too. If you want to catch more of this kind of content where I'm just sitting here talking about nothing, you know, streams, stuff like that, behind the scenes content. That's what you want. That's where you get it. I disagree respectfully. Okay, fair enough, I guess. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming. All right, thank you everybody for joining me today on the stream.